Hello, my name is Solomon Pleasent, and this is the Pokemon Fire Red playthrough. Or, I'm probably going to title it something a little more flashy to explain what we're actually doing, because for this playthrough we are not following the standard rules. Now, for those who are ancient to the channel, you'll probably know that I've done Let's Plays in the past, though those do not look their greatest, so hopefully with this playthrough, I can in some way redeem myself for all my past mistakes. And also, I like Pokemon, and going through a midlife crisis, because anyone can at any age, I feel. So, why don't we just get right into it? I hope at the minimum that this video has the honor of being the background noise while you actually do something more important with your life than what I'm doing currently. Now, for those who are probably wondering why we didn't go through the whole shebang of naming everything, you'll figure it out, don't worry. It's completely legal, and I'm sure there is nothing dastardly about it. Something I'm immediately going to ask, because I have not actually played through this game. I have played through Fusion, I think, once or twice, but I've never played through, like, actual Fire Red. I've played through Emerald, Sapphire, Black and White, and then later on I played through Sword and Shield and Scarlet, so I hope that that's enough of a credential to know that I somewhat know what I'm doing with Pokemon, but if not, I'm not sure if you actually cared. Okay, so you know what, Professor, maybe I want to be unsafe. Have you ever considered that as an option? So obviously we want to go through the whole shebang and whatnot, but I also don't want to necessarily bore anyone if there are moments where that is happening, though I apologize. I'm very rusty with this sort of thing. This is MF and Gary. He is going to be our rival for this playthrough, and I'm sure we're not going to do anything that will crush his hopes and dreams. No, you didn't. I just decided to come here because the professor decided that I couldn't just go in the grass by myself, but alright. Don't care, didn't ask. I'm just here to collect a Pokemon. MF and Gary, you have to understand that nepotism can't get you everywhere. Well, it can, but anyway, again, very rusty, have not done one of these in a very long time, so there's going to be a lot of jank, especially in this first episode. But what we are going to do is pick a starter. Now, the common man would pick a Squirtle. I tend to often be the common man. However, I'm not doing that. Now, the big-brained people would pick Bulbasaur, because I understand that Bulbasaur is the best option for this game. However, I'm not big-brained, and I don't make good decisions, so what I'm actually going to do is pick the thing that everybody else probably picks, and just go with that. Yes, I would like Charmander. However, that's not his name. We should probably fix that, actually. I certainly do. Now, I can only think of one possible name that would be fitting of something that looks like a dragon, but isn't a dragon, and talks a big game, but might not always be correct in talking a big game. So we're just gonna name the person that we dedicate this entire run to. There we go. That seems like the only fitting name for a creature such as this, and I'm sure in no way that's going to be any reference to anything outside of this playthrough. Classic MF and Gary picking the starter that's gonna be the easiest to screw me over. Well, I see no reason to stay here. I might as well just leave. I'm sure nothing will happen. I have flipped over my dice. That is very unfortunate. Don't ask why I have dice just yet. It'll come up. Alright, so I think I can now properly explain how this run is going to work. What I have in my back pocket are a bunch of eggs that have been submitted to me through wonderful friends who have in no way wanted to plot my downfall for years. And what is going to happen is every time I enter a major boss battle, such as this one, or any of the gym leaders, or whoever is in charge of Team Rocket, it couldn't possibly be anyone I would know. What's going to happen is if I win on the first go, I get an encounter, which is one of 3 eggs. I will hatch 3 eggs, pick one from those 3, and that Pokemon can be on my team. And the other 2 get to stick to the sidelines and cheerlead for the rest of the playthrough. So, this battle is very important because if I lose this battle, I lose an encounter. Which would be very unfortunate because I understand that I have picked the worst possible option for going up against the first few gyms. Again, I haven't played through this game, but I do understand it to some degree. Professor, I understand what moves do. I'm not... I am stupid, but I'm not that stupid. Now, hopefully through a lot of these battles, I can kind of explain my rationale here, and my rationale here is I'm trying to lower his attack while also keeping up some level of pace. I don't like that. That concerns me enough to do this. Again, I don't like that we're playing this game. MF and Gary is just... Okay, buddy. Okay, buddy. This is... Oh, okay, okay. We're matching. Good. I feel like if he went for another stat lower, I'd be in a very rough spot. But I think we win this fight. And look at that, Smog. You won your first fight. Good on you, Smog. You've done well. Take that, MF and Gary. Sure, keep telling yourself you picked the wrong Pokemon. I'd call that cope, but you know, that's just me. Now, I'm sure some fans are asking, Solomon, why have you decided to pivot this hard in a direction that has nothing to do with cryptozoology whatsoever? And to that I say that this channel has always been about my interests and not about anything in particular. That's my cope answer, and not that I felt like doing this. You gonna give me a Pokedex by chance? No? Can I take this thing? Can't take it? No? Okay. And I think with that, we can add our first teammate. Wonderful. My big hope is that nothing's gonna be too weird, as I'm using a software I haven't used in a while. Oh. I don't even have to select that. That's cool. Alright. Let's take a look at our little guy here. Smog, what are you packing? Timid nature, that makes sense. Let's see, got the Blaze ability, that's cool. Ooh. I forget if fire is special or physical in this game. I know the split hasn't fully happened yet. That's pretty good speed, I think. I also could be talking out of my ass. You know, that's definitely a normal thing that could be occurring. Alright. Now, I'm pretty sure in these older games, they don't just give us all the nice bells and whistles out the gate. Always make sure to heal up your Pokemon before you do anything. The typical spiel. Also, throughout the game, I will try my best to add any insightful commentary I can, but I'm not going to be out here expecting myself to have top-tier things to say. Does this guy have anything to say? Yeah. 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 Oh, cool. A free sample. I thought that was something that maybe they added in Fusion, but I suppose I'm incorrect on that. Now, I will be the first to admit that grinding in this game can be a bit, especially since this is an earlier game, where we don't have access to the whole team getting free level ups and things like that. But I understand that grinding to some extent is important, so we'll be trying occasionally. Smog's at least decently fast, so I gotta give him that. So I guess my first question to the fans would be, A, is this content that you want to see more of? I do want to try to do a full playthrough of this. I think it'd be really sad if I didn't. God. But I also am aware that I don't want to make content that my fans really just don't care about. However, if what I hear about my videos is to be believed, people just like hearing my voice for the most part, so maybe we just roll with that. I don't know. God, there is nothing but Rattatas here. I suppose Smog can have a treat and kill another Rattata. I'm sure he'd be fine with that. Okay, Rattata, that's fine. I suppose then my next question to the fans would be, do you guys like Pokemon? I suppose I never really asked that question, nor did I really expect answers, but knowing that in the comments would be pretty cool. I personally like Pokemon. Gen 3 is where I started, but this is not the game I started with. I don't think I've ever seen the blue lines before. I think that's new. Ooh. Fire move. Cool. Moving on. And don't worry, guys. I'm sure that Smog will be a very critical member of our team, and he will in no way have moments where he just gets utterly bodied throughout this entire playthrough. Give Smog a reward and actually heal him. And now comes the really fun part, where I get to look at the items that all my friends submitted to see what Pokemon fits those items. So if we go over to our PC here, we have the typical options. And so we have a bunch of eggs. Almost two boxes of eggs. What I'm gonna do is yeah, we'll go with that. This is the cheerleader section. So I get to pick 3 Pokemon, of which, since I kind of know which Pokemon are where in these eggs, and I think off screen I'm probably going to maneuver these things around or get somebody else to maneuver them around, but for this first bit, I am just going to let fate decide which 3 I get to pick. With dice that I just happen to have. Ooh. Okay. So, let's see, there's 6, 12, 18, 24, 30 in this box, 36, 42, 48, 50, 51. Go through all that again for another 100. That leads us to this being one of our 3 options. Second roll gives us a... Ooh. Alright. So... move this right here. So now we're at 50. $56. 62. 68. 70. And again, I'm still getting back into Let's Plays and all that sort, so I'm gonna move this one again. And then for our final one. Ooh, okay, I can work with that. That's 36, 37, 2, 43, 44, 45. Now, when my friends were submitting, I only had a couple stipulations, and the rest of it was just pretty free roam. You know, I think we're gonna... egg. And more importantly, Egg 2, the more impressive sequel. So, what happens now is I get to use my very legal game here, and I get to hatch these 3 eggs, and we get to see what the submissions are. But I am going to make sure to open my submission folder, because the thing I was using in order to implement these eggs did not let me nickname them out the gate, nor did they let me equip the items that they're supposed to be equipped. But hopefully through this first round of eggs, you guys will get to see just how wonderful my friends are. That is, if I can open up the forum. Already riveting gameplay on our first episode here, so I'm sure that this will do well, and I'm sure nobody will have any complaints about that. Alright, time to activate the really fun turbo mode. That is very legal, and every game has this, and if your game doesn't have it, your game's just broken, man. I don't know what to tell you. Alright, first egg. What we got? Option 1. Interesting. Now, my friends in total submitted 49. I submitted 2. This is one of my submissions, which means I didn't nickname it, which means I have to come up with something on the spot. We'll just go with... Oh, I know. Chudwick feels correct. I believe that leaves us with 2 more eggs to go through. I'm sure one of the few people watching who is my friend will appreciate that name at the bare minimum. Okay, what is egg 2? Oh no. oh no. I know which one that is. That one makes me sad. Let's see, that was from the second roster. So that one, if I'm remembering correctly. Nothing but professionalism from these videos here. But already we've gotten 2 very interesting options, so this is already going to be a very very interesting pick of who's going to be my first friend here. Let's see if I'm remembering correctly. That's from the second box, which means that's 30 and after. Yeah, it's like... No, I think it's first row. I think it's first box. And I'm sure, as the playthrough goes on, if the playthrough goes on, I should say, I will have a slightly better presence, but since this is my first time in a long while doing any semblance of recording, let alone any semblance of, gameplay, it's going to be a little rusty. But, maybe that's what some people are subscribing for. They're subscribing for the realness. There we go. Okay, I was on the right track with how I was supposed to spell this. God. To the person who submitted me that, you're very mean with that submission. That makes me sad. And now for our final one, of which I don't think it's going to be the one Pokemon that has a rule attached to it, but we're going to see. Oh, it's that one. Okay. Yes, what was the name for this one? I don't recall. I actually don't remember this one very well. I know it's from the second box. Let's see, it was like second row? Ooh, I wonder if it is number 45, like how I rolled it. That'd be interesting. Ooh, it is, okay. Oh, okay. I'm curious if that's actually going to fit. Oh, yeah, we get to do the Feraligatr bit. There we go. Interesting. So, I can at least give them their items to give a better understanding here. Because I do recall what the items for these three are. God, that's so sad. And then, what was your item? It was... Oh, it was one of those, okay. Okay. So, I don't fully get to look at the moves. I don't get to look at the natures. I know the items because I have to, put them on. For the sake of fairness. But from these three, I have to select one. The other two get to be cheerleaders. I named it Chudwick, and that's already a really good start. I'm probably not picking the pincer. It's probably not happening. I think it's between Chudwick and Dimitri. The first gym is Brock's. Oh, that is a tough pick. Dimitri might have water moves on it, and that might be helpful, but Chudwick is a really good name. I shouldn't have given it such a good name. I think part of me really wants Chudwick, but that feels really unfair for my first selection to be something I submitted. I think for this instance, I have named it too good of a name. I'm picking Chudwick, which means the other two get to be boxed. I'm sorry, Dimitri. Better luck next time, buddy. Maybe in a different run. Now, I will say, I don't fully remember Chudwick's moveset. Welcome to Top Cheerleading, Dimitri. And I'm sorry, Executioner, but Dimitri was a better option. Even then, I'm going with Chudwick on this. Okay. I don't recall what Chudwick's moveset is. So I guess we can look at that. Okay, Relaxed Nature. Leftovers. Rockhead, that's pretty cool. Ooh, that's good defense, alright. And then, oh god. Okay, now I'm remembering. Oh, I see what I was going for here. Alright. Fair enough, Chudwick. Fair enough. At some point, Smog will get an item, but I will need to find that in-game. Smog is going to be the most honest character throughout this entire playthrough. And I think we will... I think we'll leave Chudwick at the level he's at, because I know there's a battle coming up. There's actually a couple. So I think what we're gonna do... I wish I could run, but I can't run yet. Which is very unfortunate. I think I'm supposed to go this way. I think what I'll do is I'll bring Chudwick out in front. Smog, take a break. You got us to the first city. Thank you. Now, if my understanding is correct, I don't even... Am I supposed to go this way? Am I supposed to, like, pick something up from the professor? Do I... No, because I don't have a Pokedex yet. I get the feeling I'm supposed to do something first. I'm gonna stop by that Pokemart. Maybe that's what I'm supposed to do. Oh, okay. I was supposed to come here. Me playing through Infinite Fusion has paid dividends. Now the question becomes, because I know that there's a boss fight somewhere around here, and I'm curious. I think I'm supposed to deliver the parcel first, so I think we're going to do that. I already want the running shoes. I wish we could have those. That would be nice. So I guess to explain what some of those references were, I don't know what my friend was cooking with the pincer. I don't know what he's cooking with that, but Dimitri's from Fire Emblem. I very much like Fire Emblem, so it does sadden me to not pick him, but I cooked with that name too hard. That's okay, Professor. I just randomly got a Steelix. It's fine. Here, take a parcel, because somebody said this was yours. Yeah, what? Okay, so if everyone's just forgetting here, am I the only one that's, like, competent enough to do stuff here? Would be my next question. Yes, I very much would like my Pokedex, thank you. Ah, yes, because we are definitely going to use those Pokeballs for something. What we can use them for is to sell them and get money, which can hopefully at some point make Smog usable, which will be nice. That is, of course, implying that Smog can't do anything, which I'll let my audience be the judge of that. I think Smog's pretty cool. Okay, MF and Gary, bye. MF and Gary, man. Okay, just got it. I just got this. Okay, can I have this? No? Okay. Fair enough. You know, I might just let the dice rolls actually dictate the entire playthrough. Wait, maybe I can get the shoes now. That would be very nice if I could get the shoes. Can I have the shoes, Mom? Can I have running shoes? No, that's fine, thank you. Okay, guess I gotta walk through the grass again. If I could stop again. Okay, we're fine. Well, guess I don't get the running shoes for a bit, but you know, that's whatever. So there's going to be some level of grinding, but not too much grinding, I would think, in this game. I do have a lot of rare candies in the bag, so I don't have to worry about that so much. Chudwick, kill this random Rattata. Actually murder him. Oh god, he's dead. Chudwick, no. No, you didn't need to do that. Ooh, I will save these Pokeballs actually because I might need an HM Mule. We will see how that goes. And I think from here I can just kind of like heal up again. Yeah. Any recommendations on how I can improve these playthroughs will also be appreciated within the comments. What I'm really looking for is some level of commenting, not necessarily for analytics, but because I value people's input as opposed to just doing things in blissful ignorance. Oh, and you know what? Chudwick is on the team, so we should set him up real quick. And what that's gonna mean is I get to go through and use my sprites that I have found. Hopefully that all looks okay and that doesn't look like trash. Hopefully. If it does, I do apologize, but it should be okay. Welcome to the team, Chudwick. So I think from here I can now go through. I think down here there's now going to be... No fight? Okay. My knowledge of fusion is going to at times be very helpful, and at times it's going to betray me. And that's okay. Nothing up here either, interesting. Okay, there is a fight, though. Oh, is this the way to the league? Oh, I couldn't have possibly known that. You could say that. You could, in theory, say that. I guess I'll let you be the judge of that, MF and Gary. Oh, wow, you have two Pokemon, too. We're, like, so evenly matched. This is my friend Chudwick. I found him on the side of the road. I think an... Yes, go for Toxic Stall. For this level 9 Pidgey. Ooh, bold choice. Bold choice. However... Interesting. You gonna heal right away? No? Okay. If you say so. Aw, Chudwick. Don't be missing like that. My theory already as to how this is going to go down is Smog is going to be trying his little heart out to catch up with everybody that shows up. So I am realizing already that Chudwick is utterly goated for this fight. Yes, the tackles are definitely doing a lot, Pidgey. You're doing your best. And it's funny because Smog's technically a higher level. Oh, get him, Chudwick. Oh, get him. You know what? Yeah. Smog, I have faith in you. Chudwick does need to do all the work. Now, some would argue that I'm playing on baby mode, and you may in fact be correct. My counterpoint to that is I'm doing this to have fun. I'm not doing this to challenge myself. If you guys want to see a Nuzlocke at some point, I would be more than down for doing that. Gary, how much have you been grinding to get that Squirtle to a level 9 already? Also, my goodness, the drop in strength already from the first fight is very, very prominent. It's okay, Smog, I believe in you. You can, oh my god, you can't do it, can you? Oh dear. Hit him with an ember, see what happens. I don't think that's gonna be, yeah, no. Ooh, that's actually pretty clutch. Alright, Smog, you've actually done your duty. You have done very well. I will let Chudwick clean up. I'm having fun already, so that's nice at least. Level 9 Squirtle. Not using Bubble Beam. Very interesting. Very interesting. MF and Gary, I do question your battle prowess. Having that said, if I just spam an Earthquake, I'm sure that will feel fair for you. Ooh. Ooh, is Smog gonna get the win? Let's go. And Smog gets the kill steal. We love that. Good job, Smog. You have contributed very well to this fight. Dang, right now it doesn't feel like I need to use candies yet. That's nice. That's nice to see. Alright, MF and Gary, if you say so. Since that is another boss fight done, we do get a third teammate. However, I want to real quick... Oh, it's just a Mankey. Not sure... Can Mankey learn the HMs that aren't Fly and Surf? I think that's a very valid question. Can Mankey... Okay, he can only learn 2 of them. Yeah, that's not entirely what I'm looking for, actually. Though I think for a lot of Nuzlocks, this would be, like, a really good pick. Oh. Fine, Mankey. Do you want to die? Okay. Okay, buddy. You can have that. You can have that. That is impressive. I'll give you that. God, I almost want to catch you just out of respect. Okay, you know what? I will. I respect that. I respect staring death in the face and boldly choosing to approach me. And, okay, well... I threw you I threw you an olive branch, and you responded with violence, so I, in turn, will now need to do the same thing, unfortunately. Yeah, one more, why not? Ooh, okay. You might at least be usable for like one or two of the HM moves, so I suppose there's that. Standing in the face of defiance. Call you Miss, I guess. I don't know. I never claimed to be an expert comedian. I never claimed to be an expert at anything, really. Anyway. We can now return and get our second encounter. I will honor this Mankey with a heal. And if we need an HM Mule, I suppose Mankey can provide something. You know, as a kid, I never understood why it was called Someone's until, like, way later on in my life. Welcome to the cheerleading squad. Alright. Let's see, that is... okay. I think that's just 7. Right? Yeah, I think that is. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm slowly realizing as I continue to maneuver eggs around, that's going to get to a point where I don't remember what's where. So this might go well for us. Okay. 30, 36. 7. Six. All right. And I'm already predicting that this team is going to be very fluid, and it's not going to remain entirely consistent. Ooh, okay. So then 66 and 68. Alrighty. Yeah, and there's only one Pokemon with a stipulation, and then I think the same friend who gave a stipulation also gave me a situation where I could screw myself over effectively. I guess that means it's time for Turbo Mode. Alright, first egg hatched pretty fast. I'm curious what that's going to be. Ooh. I know what this one's nickname is. I just need to spell it correctly. I think that's like... oh, I gotta sign in again. I'm stupid. And some may argue, maybe I should have all this set up ahead of time, to which I say... no. I don't need to be professional here. This is me just trying something new, you know? Oh, I was so right. It is number 7. Okay. Okay. So if I'm spelling this correctly, the person who submitted this is already having a fun time, I can tell. And to the people who submitted all these wonderful creatures, I thank you. This is going to help make this a very fun playthrough, and I'm very happy that I get to go through all this. A symbolic victory over a friend of the channel whose name is blanking on me at this time. I do not recall the person who I've had three videos interacting with, debating on how good certain things about Lost Tapes are. Just pulling a blank right now. Alright, what's number 2? Ooh. I am getting a sense that we're trying to set ourselves up to beat Brock. If I remember correctly, I think I know which one this is. I think it's before that. Oh, I am already getting so good at this. Oh, that's right, I can't just type. Duh. I am sure this name in no way has any semblance on what this thing does. I guess that just leaves 1. So we already have 2 really solid water choices, realistically. Huh? Alright, what's our 3rd choice? Okay, so we just a water encounter. Just a water encounter. There's no choice outside of it just being a water encounter. That is delightful. Unfortunately, I know what this one is. I know which one this is. Can I even make that face? I don't think I can. I don't think there's a way to do that. Okay, what would be an effective name to kind of... It's like Moon, but cursed. Because I distinctly remember that one friend was gonna submit one of these. This guy. What is your problem? What is your problem? You keep running into me. Yeah, sure. Okay, thank you. Very, very insightful information. Alright. I do have to give them their items. Well, I know it knows surf, so that's information I have. Let's see, so this thing. Oh, the deep sea tooth actually does something? I'm surprised by that. I'm actually very surprised by that. I thought it was just an item for like evolution or something. Yeah, and it gets the amulet coin. That couldn't possibly be any indication of anything. And this thing... No. I don't want to know yet. Though, given the item that it has... Here, have your moo-moo milk. Okay. Okay. So I'm gonna try my best not to let that knowledge of surf impact my judgment here. However, that thing actually has like an item that might be useful. Let's see. Kingler hits pretty hard. But like Lapras is actually just goated. Do I want to embrace the Vaporeon meme, or do I want to actually have some sanctity in this playthrough? It's kind of hard not to pick Monterey. It's really hard not to. See, Mr. Krabs has the amulet coin, and that could actually make me money. But how useful is that? Let's see. Well, I'm not picking the Vaporeon here. I'm not doing that. Alright, person who I do not remember the name of, you win, we pick Monterey. Alright. You win. Alright, to the cheerleading box. I feel real bad for my one friend, because I've said no to 2 of his submissions now, but having that said, I am sure one of his submissions will get on the team. Welcome to the team, Monterey. Welcome to the team. So I think to end off this video, we'll get a look at who we all passed up on. Yep, Lonely Nature, yeah. Battle Armor, yeah. That's a little... I am a little sad on missing out on Dimitri. I'm a little sad about that. Oh, maybe I'm not so sad about that. There's no water move there. Maybe I'm not so sad about that. Though, no, Slash in the HM cut is. Okay. Okay, that's the whole page. Alright, let's see, and then... Quiet Nature, alright. Hypercutter, yeah. I'm content with missing out on this. I'm very content with that. That's the main key. So this could go one of 2 ways. This is either really in on the joke, or it's just a little cutesy and this thing actually can do something and I'm missing out on a water move. Let's... Adamant Nature, okay. Blots crits. That's a ability I miss. Okay. Yep. That was the correct call. That was very much the correct call. Okay. Okay. And then I know. Naughty Nature, yeah. Water Absorb, yeah. Yep. You know who you are. You're a monster. I guess, yeah, what is Monterey's setup? What do we have here? Careful, alright. Shell Armor, cool. So we didn't miss out on the Shell Armor, that's nice. Ooh. Ooh. That's... I made the right call here. Ooh. Like, I knew Surf was there. I knew that. That doesn't change the fact that's still pretty cool. And with that, I think that will end our first episode. I don't know if I'll be recording any more today. I'm still trying to figure out the whole setup on how I want to approach this, but needless to say, for those who are new to my channel, thank you so much for giving it a check, and for those who aren't new to the channel, I hope this is something that people come to enjoy. I'm already enjoying myself with this first episode, and I hope that other people enjoy it as well. So, until next time, this has been Solomon Pleasant, signing off.